I'm going to build a simple sync tool that will take rows from a Google Sheet and it'll create contacts for each of those rows in HubSpot, just to demonstrate how to use the HubSpot integration with the Sheets integration. So I'm going to start here by connecting my HubSpot account. Simple one click, and I'll choose it. And now we're connected. And I'll go back to apps, and I'll say new app with AI. I'll say Sheets to HubSpot sync. Now that I'm in my prompt, I can describe my app. I'll say I want a tool that can take data from a Google Sheet and create contacts for each row in HubSpot. Here is my Google Sheet ID. So we have to give it the sheet ID so it knows what sheet to pull the data from. So I'll do that, and then I will also give it the columns that I have in my Google Sheet. I have the following columns. All right, let's click create, and then we'll just wait for that to create. All right, here we are about a minute later, maybe less. We'll see what the AI created for us. So we have our front end, which is here. We can view the code, and we have our back end function. So as you can see, it took the sheet ID that I gave it and it inserted it into the code for me. And then we can just run through this really quick. Let's just look at it. And if you notice here, this is a pre-authenticated object that we give from the integration that we connected earlier, and it's the same thing for Sheets. If you see this $, that means that it is pre-authenticated with the integration that you connected earlier. So this all looks good to me. I'm going to try it out. I'm going to refresh this page, and then I'm going to go to my front end for preview, and then let's just click Start Sync. Alright, it says that was successful, so I'm going to go to my contacts and let's refresh it. And that totally worked. So now I have my contacts here, and I also have the synced yes. So what I'm going to try now is I'm going to add one more person here and see if the synced flag works. So let's just say random person, random at example.com. Random company, and we'll just do that. We'll go back to Deplyr and click Start Sync, and it just synced over that single contact this time. So that was pretty easy. And we have the versions, of course, so if you were to make any updates, you can have a different version. So what I want to do now is maybe let's try to do this. That's great. However, I want to be able to individually add contacts to HubSpot as well. Can you please give me a form in addition to the sync tool? So that I can do that. So the AI will create the front end, it'll update the front end, and then it'll create the back end function for me. Now this is a completely private function. Looks like it's adding the contact form now to the front end. Alright, so that auto-saved it. And it looks like now we have this form as well. So if we go to HubSpot, we have all of these, And if we go back to random to random last name, random at Deplyr.com, company is Deplyr. Okay, cool. Click add. Created successfully. Let's check HubSpot. Random 2. Okay, cool. So now we have this app and we can publish it. So let's publish version 2, which we added that contact form. So now that's published, and if I go to versions, I can go visit published app, and now this is available to my team, and it is restricted access as well. So only the people that I allowed will have access to it. So this user here does not have access to it unless I give them access like that. So now that user can also use this tool. And that's just a very simple tool that we built using Sheets and HubSpot. Of course, this is much more powerful than that. So let us know what your use cases are, and we'll help you build it.